Hey guys, today we are going to see how to set up Mutable in Unreal Engine 5.8. Official Epic sample for Mutable plugin hasn't been updated yet, but I am making a game, so I had to figure it out. So today we are going to see how to set up different pieces of clothing and how we can change them at runtime also. As you can see, this is my character. So I have purchased this outfit from Fab. So as you can see, we have a customizable object instance attached to it. So let's get into how it works. So first for my character, I have set up the base body mesh and face mesh. As you can see, first we need to import the skeletal mesh of the character's face and body as well. This is the face, so you don't need to do this complex because I have set it up for each LOD. You can just set it up for LOD 0 and try it out, and these are for grooms. And yeah, here is the actual body mesh. So we won't be covering face in detail because you'll get the gist of it because just by showing the body parts only. So we'll focus on body mesh. So this is the body mesh. It has LOD 0, 1, 2 and 3. As you can see, I have created a mesh section for each LOD. But if anyone in the comments think if it is wrong, please explain to me, but I think this is the correct way. So I have created a mesh section for each one, and I have skeletal mesh make. So you can assign mesh sections for each LOD, and then I have created an export node. So you can just simply drag out and type export, and it will export, and you need to give the name. Now I'm also making it into an skeletal mesh object and then plugging it into skeletal mesh component, and I'm giving it the name body. So this is the component name which you have in the blueprint. So here you can see this is the body, and we have to give the same name here. And the main problem in Unreal Engine 5.8 is they have removed a node called add to skeletal mesh component, so which makes it very hard to add the clothing to the base body mesh. So I actually found a workaround for this, and this is actually a scalable technique. So you can keep adding whatever clothes you like and you can customize it. So I'll show you. So now this is the customizable object for my character. So first let's go here. So I have attached the face import. So if you're wondering how we got this node, simply we have to export the component from the other customizable object. You can have it in the same object as well, but if you like to keep it separated, you can, because see, it has a lot of nodes, so I like to keep it separated. So I have exported it here and I have just simply imported it here. I'll just show you how to do that. So you need to type component import, and then you can select a customizable object, and then you can select the face or body depending on what else you export in the customizable object. So now, so I have added face to the components array, and then we'll not care about the grooms also right now. Maybe I'll do another separate tutorial on that. So as you can see, I have created a skeletal mesh component called body, and then I have a skeletal mesh object make and have an import here. So this is actually in the same file itself. As you can see, it's in the vector and it's clothed. So let's see where it is. So I can observe that it is here itself. So I am importing certain skeletal meshes from the same file and then merging it together. So this is the way Epic recommends doing it from 5.8 onwards. So this is the body. So this is the one we have exported in this file, as you can see here. So this is the one we have exported and we have imported here, and then UIG. So actually I have divided clothes into certain segments. Okay, this is just a logical reasoning. Okay, so that is upper inner garment, upper outer garment 1, upper outer garment 2, lower outer garment, lower inner garment, foot inner garment, and we have foot outer garment. All right. Wait, I actually forgot to do one thing here. Okay, I'll just do it while showing you. So now, so what does each enum mean? So upper inner garment is for, like, it rests on the skin directly. Maybe like some, I don't know what to call, camisoles, or here we call it bunions. So that one. And then upper outer garment 1. So this is for like t-shirt or something. And upper outer garment 2. This is for the jacket. And lower outer garment. So this is for underwear or etc. And lower outer garment is for pants, and lower inner garment is for underwear etc. And foot inner garment is for like socks, and foot outer garment is for shoes or sandals or any other thing. Now, as you can see, we have an enum import here. So I have CO globals declared. So this is actually another customizable object. So here I have declared few enums, okay, and then I am exporting them. So actually I forgot to import them here. I'll just show you. So here we do enum import. So we select CO globals and we select where is it? Yeah, foot outer garment. So I see I haven't declared it actually. So I'll just copy this and go here. I will export. So you can see I have exported the enum. I will compile and save it. Here now it should be available. Yeah, foot outer garment. So I'll just connect it here. I'll just refresh this, compile and check. Yeah, everything works fine. So why I have separated the enums is that you can just maintain a global index, like what outfits you have. So for example, I have this outfit called bomber. So you may download some other outfits. So you don't need to go into each and every file to declare it again and again. So you can just go into globals, and here in the enum parameters, you can add it here. So I have a default option called nothing. So it means that just bare body. So upper outer garment 1, etc, etc. So the bomber outfit I purchased doesn't have any inner garment. It has only t-shirt and a jacket for the upper body. So for this first enum, I don't have any option called bomber. For the second and third options, that is upper outer garment and 1 and 2, I have options called bomber outfit. So if I just add it here, every enum which imports in other file, for each character, it can just directly get the pin. So instead of adding in every file. So now what I do is, coming to the actual outfit itself. So we need to do SMUOG, okay, right. So I am creating a customizable object for each outfit for that character variation. Alright, so I'll open this file. As you can see, this is the skeletal mesh I have imported, and then it has a few mesh sections, and I'm not making any object here itself. I'm just getting the skeletal mesh and I'm exporting it. So here the FOG means I don't remember properly, but yeah, lower garment, etc, etc. So I have exported it. Now coming back to our characters customizable object, you can see I'm importing it here. You can just do simply skeletal mesh import. You can select that clothing, and you can select that and plug it in here. So now what happens is, this gets into the so-called skeletal mesh export. So I'm just naming it as UOG_1_merge. So this way, I can have every outfit vertically, so without disturbing the other nodes. So I can just keep on adding the options in enum, and I can just keep on plugging it in. So after that, as you can see, we are merging those skeletal meshes here and into a final skeletal mesh called clothed, and we are plugging this clothed skeletal mesh into the skeletal mesh object make. So this is how it gets the body. Now there are two ways to customize your character's appearance. So I'm going to show you the first way. The first way is, you can create customizable object instance, you can just do it by clicking on right clicking on the customizable object and create new instance, and then you will get an instance like this, and here you can have the options, foot, outer garment, etc, etc. For example, I'm removing the shoes right now, so you can see the shoes are removed. So this way you can have maybe t-shirt from different outfit set and pants from different outfit set, etc. And this also works with the animation itself. So you can have different instances for different outfits you have planned, and maybe you can bake it also. So this is the first method to change at the runtime. Alright, so now I'll just show you how it is. So you can see the shoes are there. So I just simply remove the shoes, I just save it and I'll play. As you can see, the shoes are gone, and also the animation works. Now this is the first way. Now we'll go into the second way, that is we manipulate these enums at runtime. So what I'll do is I'll just keep my footwear on. Now I'll show you how to toggle it off. Okay. So we need to open up the blueprint of that MetaHuman. You can just find it in here, MetaHumans, and you can find it here. So after opening it, so for those of you who don't know how to set up this customizable skeleton, which is required for Mutable to work, I'll just quickly show you again. So we need to add a customizable skeleton. You need to add it to the body component. You can just name this whatever you want. I'll just name it CS body. And here you can plug in whatever outfit you like, I mean the instance you created, and you need to set the component name to body. That's it. So now you can change outfits by swapping out this instance at runtime, or you can change the options. That is the second method. So let's do it. Okay, I'll just add a begin play event. We'll do delay for 4 seconds, and then we'll remove the shoes because I don't have any other outfit to showcase. So I'm just showing how to remove. That is by setting the option to nothing. So now we need to get the CS body component. We need to get customizable object instance. From here we need to set enum parameter selected option. Alright, so you need to get your foot outer garment. Yes, so foot outer garment. So the option is nothing. So you need to select nothing. So after you do this, you need to update it, otherwise it won't get reflected. So you need to update skeletal mesh async. Just toggle this on. So as you can see, the shoes are there. So it should go away. Yeah. So after 4 seconds, they're gone. So technically, if you have another outfit, you can just set the shoes to some other option, etc. So this is how you can have different outfits, and you can swap them at runtime, and it will cleanly work with the MetaHuman workflow. So, but if you observe, you have purchased outfit from Fab. Those actually don't fit your character well if you try with this method. So there is another process for exporting those clothes which will fit to your MetaHuman. So for that I'll make another video, so you can check it out in my channel. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and take care.